told, we have made 3 proposals submitted for consideration. So this is something, I mean, I find that because whatever states I have seen or I have visited, no state may be having this sort of scheme. So just a minute. Here we are supporting SC and ST people only. The whole scheme is for the people who belong to SC and ST communities, and we want to develop entrepreneurship in that weaker section of the society, and somehow we have to bring them so they can also become a part of the industry, as well as they will become the employment provider. Most of the time, what we find that the people from that section, most of them will be employed. Now, this is a scheme where government of Karnataka is trying to make them entrepreneurs, and they will be offering employment to the other people. And again, I will tell, because this is a community, and generally they are a weaker section and they are not well to do. So one thing which we have avoided deliberately, that bringing some sort of a online or some sort of a technology, so that they don't face any problem and they are not, again I'm not able.
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Yes, I think there is some problem which is
sound problem is there.
Please unmute. Please, SME units by the SC and ST entrepreneurs in the textile sector. So because the whole scheme is run by the textile department, and this SME, small, micro, medium enterprises only. So it is not for large, it is only for up to medium. And as I was trying to tell, that this is in 2013, an act was passed in the state of Karnataka, where the government took a decision that 24.1% of the total budget, it will be spent for the SC and ST communities. So under that scheme, we have proposed this whole program, and objective of the program is to uplift our SC ST community people economically and provide them employment opportunity locally to raise the awareness on entrepreneurship qualities. And another thing was that because in the textile sector, as you know, it's basically our medium size segment, and we also wanted to attract the investment in that sector also. So there is a contribution from the government and there is a contribution from the investor. So that's why that was the another objective of our scheme. And then another aim of the project was to support and develop the targeted community in all the spheres of their social lives. The scheme was designed to raise the standard of living and to create financial independence of the community. So here in this scheme, we support building plant and machinery. So whatever may be the proposal, in that proposal, we support building plant and machinery. We don't support land here. And then, as you know, the another problem is that in this whole scheme, we told that this bank should provide minimum 50% loan for whatever the project cost. And some of our investors were facing problem. So for that, we roped in the Karnataka State Finance Corporation, to provide them loan at a 4% rate. So that was the another effort made by the government. And then this whole aim of the scheme is to remove the social and entry barriers of the SC and ST communities into the textile sector. The department facilitated the SC/ST youth to establish the SME units through the extensive orientation and field visit. So for this, when this whole program starts, then, again, we conducted so many EDP programs so that, and again, creation of awareness. And we told actually how the whole scheme is that so that people may come forward to take up the benefit of this scheme. And many of them, we took them to some sort of existing units also, so that they can understand what is the textile units. And this scheme supports not only the individuals, but we told, though if there is some cooperative society which is made of 100% SC and ST population, they are also eligible for this scheme. If they have made a trust, so they are also eligible for it. Even if they have made a SPV also, they will be also taken, considered for this program. And even in partnership, whatever may be their association, the scheme is available for them. And we are ready to support them for any sort of investment in any value chain. So how this whole scheme has been planned is that we support a program up to 5 crores to any proposal or which cost around 5 crores. It may be more than 5 crores, but we take into the consideration only up to the 5 crores. And that, as I told, there is a condition that the 50% of the project cost has to be loan. And Government of Karnataka, through our department, we support them up to 90% funding. In that 90%, 75% is the capital subsidy and 15% is the interest subsidy. So the promoter contribution is just 10%. As I told, we support capital and interest subsidy, and this I have already told. So how it happens is that, we have put up this one chart also, that first identification of the prospective SC and ST youths who can come forward and who are ready to invest in the textile sector, then providing them awareness, hand holdings, taking to the exposure visits so that they can understand the things properly. And after that, there is we have made them a tailor-made proposal also. So they have to fill it, and accordingly, the land identification, and then whatever they sue, getting a loan sanctioned also, there also our officials help them. And finally, that proposal is submitted to our office at the district level, and finally it moves. And whatever, at the same time, we have made sure that if there is any problem in the whole proposal, please support our investors so that the things are rectified then and there only. So it should not be delayed. So many times, because land becomes a matter of question, and that even for that, we approach KIDB, means our Industrial Area Development Board, then Small Scale Industry Development Corporation. So with them also, we have linked them so that whatever industrial area has been developed by those two agencies, even there we provide them land on priority basis. And one more thing I would like to say, though that is not my area, but when they get the land in the any industrial area, again that is on a subsidy base, and there also 75% subsidy is available. So that's why we are providing a very conducive environment for the SC and ST population to come into the industry sector. Then that whole proposal, with some correction and recommendation, and it comes to our office, and that is accordingly we approve the project. And once this project is approved, then it is some sort of a front-end subsidy. So that he has to take the loan and he has to make some sort of a progress. Then there is a tripartite agreement, and that our team visits the place as per their progress. Accordingly, the recommendation is made and we start releasing the subsidy. So the whole subsidy is released in the 4 phases: first, second, third, fourth, but it is pro rata as per the progress. So what we have envisaged that once I approve the project within 18 months, so we try to them that it should be completed. So only thing is that I think due to last 1.5 years, the progress is not so good because this only pandemic. Otherwise, this scheme is being taken by everybody, and many times I'm flooded with so many proposals that I find it difficult to sanction because there is a constraint of finances also. And then once the whole project is completed, then they start production. So working capital we don't support. So the whosoever comes forward, we tell in advance that we are confining only to the building, plant and machinery, and just to make it a more energy friendly and this eco-friendly, we also support captive power generation. More other than that, it is the responsibility of the investor to manage the working capital. So I think most of the things I have covered. So challenges I have told, and then providing them market linkage, commercial viability. So for that, again, how to make this any unit viable, because that particular section is not so much aware to how to have this program. Then we have asked the bankers to make a very to support them, and as well as providing a viability report, and as well as my own officials, they will also guide them so that whatever the unit comes, it should be a viable unit. And we also provide them the information. I mean, what is the area of concern? If somebody is putting in this part of the Karnataka, or somebody may be putting the other part of the Karnataka, where are the markets? What sort of market is there? Presently, what is in the need in the market? All those information is provided by the department, so that our investment doesn't go waste. Because finally, if you see, we are putting some 4.5 crores in a 5 crore project. So that's why we take every care that this whole unit becomes a viable unit, and liaison with various vendors, machinery suppliers to ensure seamless service. So this is all a part of our effort, and I think loan I have already explained.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. I request you to please conclude the presentation.
So this is the impact of our program, and this
Because see, it seems the rest of the presentations are also by you. So if you
No.
take more time here, next time you will not get. So that will cut from your other presentations.
No, I think these are so close to my heart. No, I'm not able to run it fast. Okay.
Yeah, agree.
Then,
But
so I think, this social recognition, respect for I mean, this is something, which I need not to say also. So once they are in the whole investment business, so definitely they will be more respected, and they are present. Generally in textile value chain, they were not present. Now we have brought. Another beautiful thing is that many of them have taken the ginning and pressing, and that has helped our cotton growers also. And I think then just to tell our progress, so up to now some 534 crores worth units have been sanctioned. Out of them, 172 units has been approved in the last 3 years. This for 534 crores, and already more than 100 units have started production. So now you can assume that how much it has impacted the SC and ST community. some 4,000 people have been provided employment. And as you know, any unit coming will definitely support ancillary unit and business in and around the unit. Yeah, I think these are the few of my unit, and I think they need not any explanation. Thank you.
Yeah, I think your slide with F, the heading F is the most encouraging one, because about 100 of them have started working. That's a great thing. But my question now is, have you measured how much their income has gone up? What is the incremental change in income? Because that's to improve their livelihood. That is what the objective is.
Yeah, correct. So now what we have got a, third party by name Texop. So I think I don't remember the full estimate. So now we are going a third party evaluation. We have already asked them. So because as you know, this whole scheme started in 2018, and the
It's okay.
minimum,
Third
minimum
party,
gesta-
yeah, it's okay.
minimum
Just a
gestation
minute.
period was 18
Mr.
months.
Singh, Mr. Singh,
Yeah,
just a minute.
yeah.
Third party evaluation, you are not done, you will do it. That is fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
otherwise also, since your people are going and evaluating and talking to them, or even considering your other project, when they are going to the weavers and doing it, when you have got 4,000 people employed, some of them will be weavers, naturally, because you are talking about textile and industry, the plants are there. So have they got any input saying, like, some people have got job and they're able to manage and their income has gone up?
In that way, whenever I go to a unit, and you know, these units are not established in the urban area. Many of them are in the rural side also, and they are so happy that no, a unit is providing employment to 200 people, 300 people, and they are just very thankful to the government, and they want, to be very frank, they will ask that more and more government units, because they provide more employment, but the investor has to see his profit also. So I think it's a win-win situation for the investor, for the government, as well as for the general public also.
Yeah, true. I agree.
Yes.
The philosophy and the procedures, everything is fine. Only thing is there should be some outcome which should know. Third party evaluation is going for the whole project, but just mota, how many people, as you said, 4,000 people got employment, but how much has their improved income level gone up? What is the percentage? And whether how much the factories or whatever looms or the plants they have set up, what is their business model? Are they getting money? They have started recovering. What is the loan repayment or subsidy recovery model? So those kind of figures would be more beneficial to understand the impact of the project. Can you compile them, and whatever you have got, can you compile and send it to Scotch? Because that is what will prove how successful your project is.
No, ma'am, what I was trying to say, because last 1 year I was suffering with this pandemic. So what is happening? Otherwise, this compilation definitely I will try to send to you. But this has been, it's a very much appreciated scheme.
Correct.
So
yeah, that is why. You are right. You are right. This is right. Just a minute. Let me tell you. This is right. Your initiative is very nice, and it gives employment. Not only that, it also increases employability in the area and migration stoppage. So 3-4 side outcomes have come because of your project. That is fine. I mean, we all appreciate it. But if you can get some numbers saying that these many laborers were migrating, they have been stopped because of this, or this was their income level, now they got employment, so this is the factory owners or the plant owners, the SC/ST community who have taken the loan, this much they have repaid. So this is what the income has gone. So if you may not have it right now, but just compile it and send it to Scott. So it will give a very good impact on your project.
Yeah, I will compile and I will provide you. And I tell you this, whatever, more, some 130 crores. So this, this repayment, whatever loan they have taken.
Okay,
so
out of the 532. Out of the 530. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so the loan amount is only 50%. It may go to up to 300 crores. Already state government.
Let me interrupt at this stage. We have limited time. Sir, let me interrupt. We have limited time. I think we have heard what you have said.
Yeah.
What is missing in it is what we are trying to point out, and that is what Dr. Shafali Dash is asking. You said you have given employment to 4,000 people. You have given so much of financial aid. My point is, you have given it to 4,000, but what was your target when you started the project? Was it 4,000? Was it 8,000? What is 10,000? Or was it 1,000? Because there has to be something which is measurable at the start of the project based on the data, which is the ground data at that time. So unless we are able to link up our outcomes to the goals which we had set, which are justified in the environment which is there, and we can revisit those goals, only then we can find out how much is the project effective. Otherwise, the number could have been 3,000, and again we could have said we have given employment to 3,000, or the number could have been 10,000, and we would have very proudly said we have given it to 10,000 people employment. Now, number by itself does not mean anything unless it is compared along with the objective or a percentage which required employment at that time. My question is, in your area, has the unemployment levels really come down for the people who are trying to take employment in SMEs sector? Is there any measurement of that time? I doubt very much. So those are the things which we are really interested in knowing, which should come out as a part of the presentation.
Sure, sir. One thing I would like to say, that my target was very bigger. It was only 14 crores per year. So in 3 years, it will come just 50 crores.
So my next question will be, how did you fix up the target?
Target was fixed by the government itself, because they gave me only 13 crores per year.
See, government also has to fix up the target based on some data. So
Yes.
I'm actually looking into all those things that have to be there systematically for a project to succeed. I really appreciate the work that you have done. It is an excellent thing. Anyhow, these were some of the points which we just wanted to share.
We will supply. I mean, whatever the has been asked, we will try to
move
submit.
over to the next presentation.
Yes.